The Baath Party in the later 60s will say that about 10% of Iraq was of Iranian descent. This seems very high to me. Um, but that number, for some reason, stuck in the imagination of most political leaders. And so you get very, I'll say, wildly high numbers projected. Um, these Iraqis of Iranian descent, in my mind, fall in two, potentially three categories. One are those who had been in Iraq for several generations but maintained serious ties in Iran, meaning they would go back and forth and visit family, they would do business. They might have even held on to some kind of Iranian documentation, they might not, but they had some connection. Then you have another category that were Iranian citizens who lived and operated in Iraq. And in some cities, that was not an insignificant number. That was in a place like Karbala or Najaf, those would have been significant numbers of these types of Iranians. And then you have this third category, which was very statistically significant, which is what makes the terminology challenging for me. And that is people who were of Iranian descent who had no connection to Iran. So they didn't have citizenship, their family had been in Iraq for several generations. If they were expelled, they would have had nowhere to go in Iran. And that portion was massively underplayed in Western media, and then in a way also focused on almost entirely by Iranians, as how could you expel these people because none of them have any kind of connection to Iran.